Hold on to your seats, Chelsea fans. The latest buzz is that our beloved club is eyeing a potential summer signing that could change everything. With the January transfer window leaving us wanting more, we're now linked with a striker who has the potential to light up Stamford Bridge. Can this be the spark we need after that disheartening defeat? Stay tuned, because this news could be just what we need to turn our fortunes around. Chelsea fans, we need to talk. The January transfer window was a complete disaster for us, and the performances on the pitch have been just as disheartening. I mean, did you see that 2-1 loss against Aston Villa? We went up 1-0 early, and honestly, I had this sinking feeling that we were going to throw it away. And guess what? We did. Yet another error from our goalkeeper cost us the game, and it feels like we're stuck in this downward spiral with no way out. Now, I'm not here to sugarcoat things. It's been tough. Cole Palmer, who many of us hoped would step up, didn't show up against Villa. I saw him trying to point fingers for a bad pass he made himself. That moment encapsulates everything about this season so far. We need a turnaround, and we need it fast. Tonight's match against Southampton is critical. A win would do wonders for the morale. But can we really count on that? As we look to the future, it appears Chelsea is already making moves for the summer transfer window. There are reports that we've made contact with Matheus Cunha from Wolves. And look, I'm not going to pretend this is the most reliable source out there, but we can't ignore the fact that Chelsea, along with Arsenal and Tottenham, is eyeing this guy. They're all reportedly looking to activate his $62 million release clause. That's a hefty sum, but let's be honest. Cunha could be just what we need. He's seen as a key signing for our project, which raises a lot of questions. Is he the answer to our striker woes? Honestly, I'm torn here. On one hand, we need someone who can put the ball in the back of the net consistently. On the other, are we just adding another piece to a puzzle that doesn't quite fit? Chelsea's recent history with signings hasn't exactly been stellar, and it makes you wonder if this will be another misstep or if we're genuinely on the right track. The fans are restless, and rightly so. We've been through a lot, and the expectation is to see results, not just potential. We've seen promising players come and go. And while Cunha has shown flashes of brilliance at Wolves, can he replicate that at Chelsea? The pressure is immense, and unless we get it right, we could be staring down another tough season. This situation is critical for our future. The decision to pursue Cunha signals that the club recognizes the need for a change, but it also places a burden on him if he does join. The fans will expect immediate results. So, I ask you all, do you think this is the right move? Are we finally addressing our striker problem, or are we just throwing money at another risky investment? Chelsea is in a tough spot right now, and it feels like we're on a roller coaster ride that nobody signed up for. After another disappointing defeat, this time against Aston Villa, we find ourselves slipping down the Premier League table. 6 losses in our last 11 games, including 3 straight defeats, is not what any of us expected. Enzo Maresca is under pressure, and the injuries to key players like Mark Guiu, Nicholas Jackson and Trevoh Chalobah are making things even more complicated. Now, there's talk of a potential swap deal involving Trevoh Chalobah as Chelsea looks to bring in a marquee signing this summer. Chalobah has been a solid option for us, but if it means bringing in a player who can make a real impact, is it worth it? We're hearing rumors that the club is eyeing a centre-back, potentially re-signing Mark Guehi from Crystal Palace, who's been commanding a hefty price tag of over $80 million. Do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn on one hand. Guehi is a sensational talent who could strengthen our backline, but on the other, Chalobah has shown promise and loyalty. If we offer him in a part-exchange deal, are we making the right call? Maresca said we need to find something extra to get results, and maybe this is a part of that strategy. It's clear that we need fresh blood. But how do we balance that with the players who have been fighting for the badge? As we prepare to face Southampton, I can't help but think about the implications of these decisions. Maresca needs a win to turn our fortunes around, and every game feels like it's a must-win situation. The pressure is on, not just for the coach, but for every player wearing that blue jersey. Every match is a chance to prove their worth, and I hope they take that to heart. Looking ahead, if Chelsea can secure Guehi while using Chalobah as a make-weight, it might just be the shakeup we need. Reports suggest that Chelsea could have signed Guehi in January if the price had been right. So, returning for him this summer, especially as he gets closer to the end of his contract, Seems like a smart move. But I want to know from you. What do you think? Are we risking too much by letting go of Chalobah, or is this a necessary step to bolster our defense? The choices we make now will shape our future. And as fans, we need to stay vocal about what we want. Your opinions matter. And you, what do you think? I want to hear your thoughts down below. Should we keep Chalobah or make the swap for Guehi? This is the kind of debate that fuels our passion for the club. As we look ahead to the next fixtures against Southampton, Leicester City, Arsenal, and more, let's hope the team can channel their frustrations into performance. We all want to see Chelsea back where we belong, competing for titles and glory. So, let's rally together, Chelsea fans. Like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on all the latest news and analysis. And don't forget to activate the notification bell to get all the latest updates. Let's keep the conversation going and support our team through thick and thin. Together, we can dream big and push Chelsea back to the top.